Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, your daily dose of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we delve into another fascinating word. Today's word is concept. So, what exactly is a concept? Well, a concept is a general idea or understanding, something abstract and not concrete. It's a mental representation of something, a thought or notion. Think of it as the blueprint before you build the house, the idea before you execute the plan. We use the word concept all the time in everyday language, often without even realizing it. For example, you might say, "The concept of fairness is important to me," or "I don't understand the concept behind this new policy." Let's explore some synonyms for the word concept. One synonym is idea. For example, instead of saying the concept of democracy is complex, you could say the idea of democracy is complex. Another synonym is notion. You might hear someone say, "I have a notion about how we can solve this problem," which is similar to saying, "I have a concept about how we can solve this problem." A third synonym is thought. Consider this. The thought of traveling the world excites me, which conveys a similar meaning to the concept of traveling the world excites me. We can also use the word principle. For example, "The company operates on the principle of honesty." This is similar to saying the company operates on the concept of honesty. Finally, let's look at theory as a synonym. The theory of relativity changed physics is similar to saying the concept of relativity changed physics. Now, let's move on to antonyms, words that have the opposite meaning of concept. One antonym is reality. Reality is the state of things as they actually exist, as opposed to an idea. For instance, the reality of the situation is much harsher than the concept I had in my head. Another antonym is concrete. Concrete refers to something tangible, something you can touch and see. The plan was just a concept until we made it concrete with a detailed blueprint. A third antonym is thing. It's difficult to grasp the concept until you see the actual thing being used. Let's use practice as an antonym too. The concept sounded good in practice. It was a disaster. Another interesting contrast is with the word actuality. In actuality, the costs were much higher than the initial concept suggested. How can we use the word concept in everyday life? Well, pretty easily. You might say, "I'm struggling with the concept of supply and demand in economics." Or, "He has a good grasp of the fundamental concepts of mathematics." You could also hear someone say, "The entire project is based on the concept of sustainability." Here are some more usage examples. "She introduced a new concept for marketing their product." The artist's work explores the concept of time. It's a difficult concept to explain to children. They debated the legal concepts involved in the case. Understanding this concept is crucial for success. You can also use it in phrases like the concept of self-love or the concept of zero waste. Remember, a concept is a general idea, a mental representation of something. We covered synonyms like idea, notion, thought, principle, and theory, and antonyms such as reality, concrete, thing, practice, and actuality. Hopefully, you now have a much clearer understanding of the word concept and how to use it in your everyday conversations and in a B2 level context. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this episode helpful. If you did, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show and continue their English learning journey. Now, for your homework, I challenge you to create your own sentence using the word concept and share it as a comment under the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep practicing and keep learning.